Hey everyone, how you doing? Danny here. There's something I've been wanting to show you for a while, and what I've done is I went into my own private artifacts and stuff on Sasquatch, and what I did is I pulled out some items I want to show you, explain them to you. And I have a hair sample I will show you. I have 3 sketches of 3 different types of hominins or Sasquatch. And I've told you before that through all the years of my research, I've classified and documented 6 different species of these hominins, okay? And so these are, what I'm going to show you is 3 of the different species of these hominin hybrids, okay? The reason why I sketched them is because when I was out in the field researching, and what I'm going to show you, these were all, I saw these in the daytime. At those times when I saw these entities, I didn't have anything on me to where you could take a photo of any sort, or even a video. Okay, and so what I did is, when I got back home from my research, it was fresh in my mind, and so I sat down and I sketched these. Okay, and which I did sketch them in detail. And also the reason why I'm doing this, because I was sitting back over the weekend, you know, and I was watching a lot of these documentaries on Sasquatch. And one particular series I was watching where eyewitness accounts of people that had interactions with like the skunk ape, you know, the wood booger, Sasquatch, Bigfoot. I can go on, but you get the picture. And if you ever notice, and I know you guys seen these, and I don't know why they do this, but, well, maybe it's because it's the entertainment part to get you a little bit more into it, you know. But I was thinking about it, and I says, you know, isn't it about time you guys really know what they really look like? You know, because I'm telling you right now, they don't look like what they show. They're not monsters, man. They don't have big fangs, and they don't, you know, they're not cannibalistic. They don't do any above or such, okay? I've been around these guys for a lot of years, and as you can tell, I'm unscathed. I've been probably closer than any researcher that's ever done this in the business, and that's a fact. But I'm unscathed. So there you go. So what I'm going to do is, I'll show you one of the species right now. Now, this is one right here. Now this guy's a male. And he is one of the particular species of hominin hybrid. This particular male, he was between 7 and 8 feet tall. Now, as you can see in detail, do you see something that looks like a monster? Or does he kind of look almost human? Because they do have a link to human, to us. Okay? But this is one type of the species. Now this one here probably look more familiar to you. Now this guy here, same scenario. This guy's a full-grown male. He's a male hominin hybrid. Now this particular guy was about 8 feet tall, if not taller. Now, when I sketched this, is because I caught him in a spot over by where the place they call French Metals, where there was a lot of sightings on these hominin hybrids there. I caught this guy here was shaking the hell out of a tree. I don't know what he was doing. He was taking aggressions out on it or something, but I think he was trying to break it or snap it. I was watching him through my binoculars. At that time, G was way back at the camp, and I yelled for him to bring the camera. By the time he got there, this guy was gone. But I remembered what he looked like, so I sat down and I sketched this. That's about as close as relating to a monster they'll even get to. And that's what I know of my own knowledge of these cryptid creatures. Okay? Now, that was the second species I classified. Now this guy here is even getting closer to a link to a human. As you can see the physicality. And as you could tell, this guy is a male. Now this guy was a big boy. The one you're looking at here, he was around 8.5 feet tall. As in body composition, each one that I showed you, you're looking at anywhere from 600 to 800 pounds. From shoulder to shoulder, 4.5 to 5 feet. These guys are massive. And as you could tell in this one here, he has human similarities, doesn't he? So they don't look like the ones you see on TV, do they? Okay? And these guys were real. What I'm showing you, these guys exist. The only thing I'm sorry about is I didn't have the technology to put them in a photograph. Now, this here. I know you can't see this too well, but in this frame here, there's a hair. And as you could tell, I got it measured. There's a hair that comes here. And I got it lined here to the 6 inches. You come down here, the hair goes this way, another 4 inches. This is why I got my tape measure, which was another 4 inches. So 6 and 4 is 10 inches. The hair is kind of a reddish brown. This here I got in the Sierra Mountains over by the Tahoe Basin. Okay? And that is Sasquatch straight up. So you got 10 inches of hair. Okay? The hair comes to a fine point. It's never been touched. It's not human. Okay? Now, I've explained it to you before 100 different times. The only 2 living things on this planet that have constant hair growth are human beings and certain primates. That is a fact. It's a biological fact, and that's just the way it is. And as you could tell, the hair I just explained to you and showed you at 10 inches, that's continuous hair growth. And because of the fact it comes to a point at the end, it's not human. It's never been cut. Now, the hair length of any brown bear, period, no exceptions to the rule, is 3 inches. That's it, believe it or not. They look like more than that, but I'm sorry guys, they're not. They're 3 inches. Black bear, Maximum hair growth, 4¼ inches. That's it. See, you understand where I'm coming from now? So now here I just showed you a hair that's 10 inches. And I got hairs that are longer than that. So, there is nothing in the Sierra Nevada mountains that has continuous hair growth in the animal world in the books. None exist. But yet here it is, found in the Sierra Mountains. So, the existence of these hybrids, yes, they're real. Real as hell. And anyway, I thought I just wanted to show you some of these sketches because poor old Sasquatch, man, he's been getting a bad rap. You know what I'm saying? He's been getting a bad rap. He's not such a bad guy like everybody thinks. But I will say this. Always be aware when you go into the woods, though. Always be vigilant. Because the watchers are always there. And they're always watching. And some people may ask the big question, what are they really watching for? You guys ever wonder that? What are they really watching for? Why are they watching us? Why are they watching everything? You know what the answer is? They're waiting for us to disappear. Because they were here before we were. That's what they're watching for. They're going to reclaim what is theirs. Anyway, sounds like a good answer to me. Hey, you guys take it easy, man. You all have a good one, and hope you enjoyed this video and the information I just gave you. And I've been out in the woods. I've been doing my research, but I have nothing to report to you yet, okay? And I pulled my trail cams out. I loaded them up last night, and I'm going to start going out, and I'm going to start planting my trail cams. We're going to get down to business now. I've done all my preliminary work and my research up here where I'm at right now for the last 3 years, and now it's time to get downright serious. And we're going to do this, man, and just see what we can come up with. Anyway, you guys take care. Have a good one. See you later.